And we're back, fellow knife and outdoor gear enthusiasts. Cee and
Jul, Just Jul.
This time, we're featuring carries from Kansept,
Buck,
Spyderco,
Stok,
Kizer,
QSP.
Finch.
Ay. We've really packed in a lot this week. Tons of new knives, deal knives, and more. I'm raring to go. So let's begin with the Spyderco Stok. How did you know?
I don't know. Comes in two options, drop point, and we don't have it. The Bowie style. We have the drop point option today. So this fixed carry is 6.45 inch overall with a 2.95 inch HCR 13 MOV, drop point blade, satin finish, plain edge, full flat grind, and 0.1 inch thickness.
Handle is OD Green G10, or should I say handle scales are OD Green G10, with the lanyard hole. Knife comes with a custom black Bolteron sheath, so there it is. And it's also got the G-clip mount, so provides angle adjustable carry on the belt as well as clip style carry in the waistband.
Wow, Bolteron G-clip should be riding in a 63 Impala.
Impala, wow.
There
Designed by
it is.
Dutch artist and knife enthusiast Sjoerd Stok, this blade is the perfect fixed alternative for urban carry.
Got the two S's too.
Wow.
Sharp and shiny. Find it for $70. Limited time at AtlanticKnife.com.
Yeah. Go ahead, you can go first.
What do I like about it?
Pull the
I like that it's a Spyderco. I don't think they should use the term HCR 13.
What should they use?
It should just come up with their own name because it's not the same.
That's true. That's true.
The styling of the knife, nice. It's not really a 4-finger knife. It's more of a 3. I'm a big choil user. I can't use it here. But they made me a nice little finger area for my hand there and a nice place for my thumb. So they completely thought about me when making this. And that, my friend, is awesome.
Okay. I was kind of picturing something a little different. I know they did the large, they do like 1 or 2 big large fixed blades and they do some smaller ones. I was kind of thinking more like a neck knife than a waist carry.
Oh.
Because I feel like it would work well as
You
a
mean
neck
before it
knife.
got here? You didn't see it before?
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw it, but I was like, oh, that's nice. I just figured it was going to be a neck knife. It is very thin, very light, which is why I would have thought it was a neck knife. But, you know, it's not an awful price for CRKT. I mean, not CRKT. It's not an awful price for Spyderco. I was thinking about the 8CR, which was wildly different from Spyderco's 8CR, because they're 8CR cuts. So, I think it's a good knife.
You don't see any of that on the table. All right. I'm same thing. Moving on. With that, let's hit the QSP Puffin.
Yay!
There it is.
I like
So
the
currently we have this folder in 4 options. Hopefully the thumb hole option. Like the blackout and blue ones are on their way. So this option we carry as a this option is a manual. You know how that goes. While the others are sport a thumb stud. We have one of the manual opening ones to show you right here.
Yep, so an option we wouldn't normally host on the show, but again, trying to keep things fresh. Zip lock. So this frame lock is 7 inches when fully deployed and has a 3-inch CPM S35VM blade with plain edge, flat grind, and this particular model has the like a satin, I think. And the other model, other manual Puffin has a 2-tone satin. So
Oh.
yeah, that's the subtle,
the
tiny
distinct
difference.
differences.
Yeah.
Handles on all are gray titanium with black carbon fiber inlays. Well, we don't say carbon fiber very often anymore. Sports lanyard holes along with tip-up pocket clips, titanium. Blades are deployed manually and operate on ceramic ball bearing pivot systems.
Yeah. Lastly, each comes with a box and stickers.
Let your Puffin fly! For only.
$138.55 from a land knife.
That won't be bad for a flipper model.
Yeah, I have to say, I was excited about this release almost as much as the other new carries that they have coming out, like the Hornbill, the Swordfish, the Lark, the Kestrel, most of whom will be featuring the upcoming week, so just make sure you catch those. And although I'm not crazy about the manual opening for this knife, I do like everything else about it. It's good quality, it cuts nicely, the look of it is polished, the inlay is flush on both sides. It's raised a little in the middle so you could have like a more full grip. I'm not crazy they didn't do it on the other side, but I can see why they didn't, because there isn't much room there. And I like that they did a little something different with the frame lock. They didn't just make it a solid piece. They gave a little design there so you could, you know.
Ah, so it's not super clean. It's just got a little design. I can't
And
beat
blade
that.
center, all that. So what do you think?
Well, I think it'll be awesome.
You can't take my move.
Just as soon as we get that flipper on there. It's a good size. It's nice in your hand. Other than that, I mean, I like how QSP puts together a quality knife at a fair price. So
Fair
that's
price.
got to be a plus.
That's good. That's what I'd say, a fair price. So, alrighty, we have the Kansept Arcus on the table. Next, 6 different options to choose from.
Very metamorphy.
It is, but it's not a slip joint, so
There you
you
go.
don't have to get worried. Not a huge surprise from Kansept. They have so many different options. Something I like about them, they always have something for everybody. So this folder is 7.89 inches overall, the 3.43 inch Damascus Hornkiff blade that sports jimping, plain edge, 0.118 inch thickness, and a flat grind.
Naturally, the other options will feature either Damascus or CPM S35VN. Blade is open with a jimped flipper stud and disengaged with the frame lock. The handle on this option is bronze anodized titanium with a brown micarta inlay and tip-up pocket clip. Oh, by the way, the clip is full titanium. Having a problem with titanium clips today. No liners. Designed by old Stop Hell. This slender folder is the right fit for any pocket. Nab the Kansept Arcus. Starting at just $170ak.com.
So, nice design, fairly slim. I'm not going to try and be mean to O-Stop, but I kind of have seen this slim design before, okay? Not that it's bad, I mean, it works. Amazing options for this knife. They have like the that blue rose thing that they did on that one knife, and I really like that, and they have it in this option. I think it's a nice folder. What do you think?
What do I think?
What do you think?
I like this folder also. I think it is very nice. I'm not big on the slim look. You know, it's funny. We used to say, well, it's a Kershaw. Now we say everything that's kind of not positive is a CRKT. And this kind of reminds me of the CEO.
Wow, but
And that
everybody
gives it a
likes
negative.
the CEO, though.
That is true. I do like how that scale goes over top of
They're
that
doing it
frame
front
lock.
and back, so not just the presentation side.
I mean, that is just... That's very nice work, I'd have to say.
It is.
So,
Keeps messing with it.
yeah, I just want to see if I'm going to break it or not. Now I'm obviously not going to.
That's
so.
great. You wanted to see if you
So,
could break it.
once
Did you see
again,
that?
it's what, one,
He's testing the knife
2,
right here.
3. It's 3 in a row.
Quality, yeah, I know. So, we'll be hitting the SOG One-Zero XR next.
Oh, that's going to be 4.
Along with the new Finch Flint.
Oh, that's going to be 5.
But first, make
Oh.
sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. What's this one? As well as ring the bell. That way you're connected to all your AK content and get first looks at any new videos.
You also get automatically entered in giveaways. There's only one more week left of the Express Your Love. I just did the head thing.
Just
I didn't
don't do
Express
it.
Your Love for Knives giveaway.
No.
Comment here on AK's
No.
blog and you'll be entered to win the Tops Szabo Express
No, you're
with
still not-
dual
you're
edge
still not
blade.
doing
You
it.
can do it. Go ahead. The only way.
I think you should try one more time. Go ahead.
Express.
No. You're just saying it like you normally say the word express. It's
Is this some
express
kinda-
yourself. Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
Express your love for
There you go.
knives.
Way to hit it.
So, do it. Go ahead.
Express yourself. I did it like Crispy.
Oh, okay. So, dual edge blade.
It is dual edge, so be careful with that, wiping it down there.
So the only way to blade, in my opinion, is dual edge. Yeah. So after you
that's
finish entering the giveaway, you can check out all the deals AK has to offer. Hold on one second as there we go. That way I don't cut myself on the dual edge, as I was just... Lots of discontinued made in the USA Buck items.
Ooh, yeah.
Like the Open Season folder, the Buck Vanguard, and the Open Season Small Game Fix
And we're getting
Blade.
very low on these.
We are, so we happen to have it here you know, so we could show you guys. So this one is 7.5 inches overall, with a 3.5 inch satin finish S30V stainless blade with jimping. Plain edge and full tang. Handle scales are walnut wood, and it comes with an imported, I have to make sure I say that.
Yes.
Imported black nylon belt
so
sheath.
forget the black nylon sheath. But
Forget it.
the knife, S30V, walnut wood handle, 4684.
Yeah.
We have very few of these left. Maybe
Oh, this is nice.
50, maybe.
Maybe.
And we start off with like 250 of each. So, there you go. You know what that means. And you'll never see them again. That way we also have a variety of Ganzo folders.
Oh yeah, the budget Ganzos.
And fixed blade.
Very
all of which
nice.
are very budget friendly.
Yep, I remember the Ski-Man well. We all really liked the Ski-Man Adamanti knife and the little dual-sided Samson one. They got amazing D2 folders, along with the Ganzo Firebird FH924. Yeah, so I really like this little handy knife. I'm going to show it to you guys because it does come in 4 options. You have the blue-gray one here, but there's also black and green and carbon fiber. So 6.26 inches when fully deployed, features the 2.63-inch satin finish D2 tool steel blade. It's got the jimping. Of course, it is opened with the thumb hole and disengaged with the liner lock. It's got the tip-up reversible pocket clip for us lefties. Thank you. And a lanyard hole and backspacer.
So we thought we'd bring you these because we hardly ever hit the very
like budget
low
friendly
end, budget
knives.
friendly, unless
Yeah.
it's like something super awesome. And this is the kind of stuff people buy every day. We're always showing you the mid and the upper. You know, because there's so
we
much
get
of
to
it.
miss stuff too. We don't like missing stuff.
So if we miss something like this comes out 3 weeks ago, and we had too much that week and the week after, you may never see it.
It just gets it gets pushed off.
Yeah.
This is an easy.
Oh, it makes it easy on the go
go
carry.
carry, yeah.
We also have the Ganzo Outdoor Fixed Blade, 8.5 inch,
Nice.
4-inch 8CR stonewash blade.
Yep.
Has black and orange checker TPR handle along with a lanyard hole and an orange Mora style belt sheath.
More style.
Yeah, did you see what I did there?
Yeah. Each one of these knives is a great deal because this buck, this Ganzo are all under $50, which
These are under 30.
I have
This
to
is
say,
under 20, I think, isn't it?
I think
can't
so,
remember.
yeah. So that's really hard to come by nowadays. Another bonus, we'll be starting a giveaway with these 2 Ganzo knives next week. Thanks, Ganzo.
Which is why we wanted to show them. They're a gift that keeps on giving.
Yep, as is AK. With that, we're back to the table.
Smart Clark.
Yep, yeah,
Alright.
Clark. It's a chilly month club. So up next is the SOG One-Zero XR in all its new options glory. So this new folder comes in white, black, and smoke gray.
We have Just Jul's favorite, the smoke gray. Anyways, this pocket knife is 7.8 inch when fully deployed and shows off a 3.1 inch polished finish CPM S35V in steel clip point blade. Flat grind, 0.1 inch thickness, plain straight edge, cryogenic heat treatment, and I'll spare you the Ted Williams joke. And jimping. The handle on this one is sculpted smoke gray.
Nice.
Aircraft grade aluminum
You're getting
with
carried
hidden
away.
fasteners. Wow. Somebody who writes copy needs a raise.
Blade is deployed with the thumb hole, guys, or you can also use the XR lock. So there it is. Swing. Yeah, it's a little, there we go, because I'm doing it sideways. Which can withstand up to 1,500 pounds of force. Lastly, it has the reversible low carry tip-up pocket clip, weighing only 3.9 ounces, and sporting the Killer XR, you can go from 0 to mess with me SA for only $268.84 from AtlanticKnife.com. And I shouldn't have let you go first, but I am.
Yep, you know what's gonna happen. We'll
okay.
sit here for a while and pendulum and play with it. Oh, I think this thing is awesome.
2 hours later.
I think the XR lock is the best lock of these Axis slide locks.
Yeah.
Now, I know some of you Benchmade people out there are going to say no,
Or Scorpion
but
lock.
I have
or-
never picked up a XR lock. I mean that
and been disappointed.
not once.
No.
I mean, I could play with this thing.
We know. So I really like this knife.
That is tremendous.
I can't let you.
Right now they're like, stop playing with it and give me one.
The only thing I might change on this, I know this is like a tiny nitpick, is how inset the slide lock mechanism is. I like the XR. I love the XR. But I really don't like how inset it is on this model. I think they should stick with the design of the SOG Seal XR and the terminuses, where it was kind of like jutted out a little.
You're starting to remind me of Stephen A. Smith. You can't agree with nobody.
I really like this. I love it. Look, it would have been an A+ except for the inset, so I have to give this one an A-. But other than that, it is snazzy as heck. And this is my favorite one. Remember, Smoke
You've been deducted 2 demerits.
It's not 2 demerits. For that, you get a citation.
Yeah.
3 of those.
And you're in trouble. We're heading to Finch Flint. Oh,
complaint.
wow, look at that.
That's
Finch Flint.
Now you're moving.
Which will be dropping tomorrow on AK.com.
Yep.
So this folder will be available in 3 options. Ghost Green Jewel Jade. Ironwood Caribbean Jigged Bone.
We have the last one to show you. So this folder has a 3-inch 154 cm Bowie-like blade with the satin finish, plain edge, and 0.5-inch thickness, along with a flat grind. Handle scales vary, as we said, from the jig bone to ironwood to translucent G10, all with the stainless frame underneath. Take a pocket clip is also titanium. I know, that's a nice bonus. The whole frame lock comes with box and stickers.
Can't beat that.
I know.
Designed in Stillwell, Kansas. You can flip the Finch Flint
Flipper.
for only $145 from AtlanticKnife.com.
Yes, okay. So I'm really feeling the Caribbean jigged bone. I usually don't like the jigged bone pattern or the material because it's kind of more of a traditional pocket knife material, and that's just not my bag. It's usually on something like a case or a charade or what's the other one that does the pocket knives? I can't remember, but there's another one. But this one pops, okay? This is the version I imagine Billy Ocean would carry. And hey, if it's good enough for Billy, it's good enough for me. What say you, Cee?
Wow.
See, I gave all positive there.
Poppin' party. It's like we're watching Most Expensive Isses.
We're not watching Most Expensive Isses.
Well, I gotta say, I thought that this knife is an A-. No.
I thought the incorporation of your police whistle was outrageous.
I actually thought when I first saw it, it's getting a little too modern looking.
What?
For what they say they're doing over there.
Bone, man.
But after looking at it for a while, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I really like it.
Good size.
It does.
Sharp.
It is, isn't it?
And look.
They have a distinct style that they stick
that
to.
glows still. I like that.
Oh yeah, you sure it logo glows?
I'm sure it does.
Alright, yes. Looks like it does. I might have to get one of these. I'm digging the blue.
You
too.
have to get it like now, because if you don't,
oh yeah, there is no second chance.
you'll miss out. It'll never come back. He'll tell you it'll come back.
Until they drop on Friday.
That's great. Okay, go on.
Oh wow! Is it no way? Are you serious? Are we at the end? Oh, come too soon. Final knife on the table.
It's the Kizer Elgon. Only one option.
Well, that's all we need.
Yeah.
Stab and cut them. This one.
Is the only.
Fixed blade is 8.5-inch overall. The 3.937 inch. Let's call it 4D2 blade. Stonewash finish, plain edge, flat grind. 0.13 inch of thickness. Handle scales are gray and black micarta. Lanyard hole. I was looking for additional carry options.
Designed by Jonathan Stiles. He must be the Kizer designer this year. He did the Torngat, Cowbox, the Elgon. Comes with a black plastic sheath with, hold on, loops for belt or pack attachment.
Oh wow, beta loops. I'm not sure if we can call them or not.
Hold on.
It was in there very tight. You couldn't pop it out with your thumb. I think it's because you're putting pressure down on it when you're trying to do it with your thumb, because it slides right off when you use your hand.
Oh, there we go. I'm
sure that'll wear nice and easy.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Do I have to?
Yes. That's the best part.
Staying at the largest independent volcano and modeled after dragon claws. This knife adopts the Tanto blade shape and sharp tip. Ready to jump into action. Find it for only $65.
From AtlanticKnife.com. $650. $65, sorry. Final knife, final thoughts, you go ahead.
Well, it's not a beaver hat, but,
I guess we'll have to deal.
For a fixed blade, I'm not really ever fond of the
Tell what you watch
finer,
most expensive.
foreign, or or Chinese blades when it comes to fixed blades. But I will say that the Best Tech Heidi and the other and the QSP, whatever it was called, I forgot. No, the big one.
The big one,
beginning,
Bison.
the 134 Bison, and this, I really like them. I mean, I would have liked to have seen this rounded off right here. I do realize it's concave in the opposite direction. Probably been a little more to do. They did round it some, but I think it would have made it flow more with the rest of the knife. But I like this blade shape. I really like this blade shape. The jimping's in the right space, and it has that little teeny little hump there that keeps your thumb from going up and over. So with that being said,
that was a lucid and well thought out.
it was, wasn't it?
Yep.
I really like it.
I can totally see Jonathan Styles in this. It's kind of nice being able to see the designer in the knives, the shapes they prefer, the look. I do think this knife grants you a mighty good grip. Okay, the micarta is textured perfectly. It's not too rough, not too smooth. And I like Tonto blades, and at a budget-friendly price, you really can't get better than this.
Well, that was our final carry this week. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring the bell.
Yeah. That way you guys keep getting the content you know and love from AK.
There it is.
And you get automatically entered into giveaways. So don't forget to hit up AK's blog to enter the Express You Love for Knives giveaway. You know, for the tops, Szabo, and your specialty AK t-shirt. It will be ending next Thursday.
We're getting ready to roll out a lot of shirts.
Yeah, so you need to get your bid in on the giveaway.
While you still can.
Yeah. All right, you can do your favorite this week first.
My favorite this week, I think I gave it away. It is the SOG.
No, you chose the buck
It
in
is the
fake
Finch.
rehearsal. Oh, okay.
In this hand.
Shut up.
And probably...
I know I gave it an A-, but it's my favorite. What?
Oh, studies and observation group written on the blade. That's nice.
On the
Yeah, I don't
back?
like it when they put it on the actual face of the blade. They
Oh,
had that up on the...
I thought you were going to be like, oh, Joel, you
They
scratched
had
it.
that up on the backspacer. Very nice. Oh, man. It's this one. I'm a Finch man.
I like
Yeah.
the Finch, too. I know this wasn't part of it, but I kind of like this little Ganzo, too.
I like the people who make the Finch, too. So
And
I'm a
I don't
Finch
know, there's
flipper.
too many good stuff. I like the SOG. I think it's going to be the SOG.
I know you would.
I know I said that.
Don't forget the buck open season, man. $46.
That's great.
I got 2 or 3 already.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
With that, I'm seeing this is...
Just can't make up her mind, just Jul.
One day I'm going to show everybody my cabinets of knives.
Okay.
And we are signing off. Where's the thing at?
Can't find my mouse. My
There it
cursor. Can't find my
Zach probably didn't
cursor.
change it now. It ain't a pointer no more. It's now a bar.
Yeah.